He didn't want to stay as a customer anymore. He wanted to cancel. But I want him as a customer. What's up? If you want to know what to do when someone wants to cancel your service or product, then keep watching, because I'm gonna share my 2 cents what we do as a company when someone don't want to stay as a customer and don't want to use our product anymore. So let's go. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about my perspective, what we do, my thoughts on how should we tackle this situation when someone wants to cancel our service or product and don't want to stay as a customer. I recently got this message. If you are in business and if you are selling a service or a product, doesn't matter, you will see this type of customer or a client who wants to cancel and don't want to stay as a customer or client anymore. What should you do? The initial process of retaining a customer or a client is to actually understand that why they don't want to be with us anymore. Like, was there an issue with the product that he was using, or was there an issue with something else, right? So first we try to figure it out, like why they want to cancel. So that's the first thing that you can do when someone wants to cancel your service or don't want to use your product anymore. I asked this guy that, hey, why he wants to cancel, like why do you want to cancel? And like he said, oh, it just doesn't work for me. And I was like, okay, so did you actually go through the training? Did you actually do the things that we have actually told you to do? He said no. And so my next question was like, did you actually use the product? Like, did you actually went through it? He said no. So then my question was like, okay, so then why are you lying to me? And why aren't you just saying the right reason that you don't want to be with us? I do want to know the reason, that hey, the real reason, right? And it's very hard to get this information from a customer, especially when they want to cancel. So the conversation went on. Finally, he mentioned that why he wants to cancel with us. He thought that he doesn't really need the product anymore for his business. So here comes the first thing that you should be doing or you can do when you are trying to retain your customer or a client. To make them understand the value of it. Don't try to actually be very pushy to retain the customer, but instead just try to show them the value that what they are actually getting here. And if they do go ahead and cancel, what are the things that they are going to miss out? First thing you should be trying to figure out, like why they want to cancel with you, what is the real reason. And once they give you the real reason, based on that answer, your next course of action should be to try to show them the value of what they are getting. And if they do cancel, then what is it that they are going to miss out? Okay, the next thing that often other marketers and other experts do suggest that you should make them an offer, lower your price. Obviously, if it was actually money related, then lower your price and then offer them another deal. But I don't really believe in this process, believe in this method, because I believe that if you are making an offer, lowering your price, it's not really helping the client or the customer. Your goal as a business owner or entrepreneur should be to help your customer or client to make more money and not helping them saving few dollars. Okay, so when you lower your price, that's what you are trying to do. You are lowering your price. That means what? That you don't know the value of your product or your service, and that's why you are lowering the price down to something that you think that he can afford, and he can continue with that price. So that's one thing that means what? You are not actually understanding the value. So how can you make someone else understand the value of it, right? Lowering the price is never a solution for us. So we don't really go for that route. Okay, what we do is as I said, first we try to make them understand the value of the product or the service that they are getting, and then convince them to stay with the same price that they are paying. We never actually lower our price and offer them a retention price, because again, as a business owner, your goal should be to help them make more money, because saving them money is not really helping. They might save few dollars by paying less to you, but I can assure you that they are going to spend that few dollars they just saved into buying some useless stuff the next day or the next month. Save that money, like save few dollars, is not really helping them, and it's not really helping you either, because you are devaluing your product or your service. Best way around is to make them understand the value of what they are getting and what they're gonna miss out if they do go ahead and cancel with you. So that's the first thing that I would do. Okay, to show them the value and not lower the price. And as I said, many marketers and experts do suggest that, hey, you should have a retention price and try to offer that retention price when someone wants to cancel your service or your product, but that's not the best route that I would suggest to you. The second thing that I would do is, it might look a bit aggressive, but I believe this works the best for my business, and for so many other, it has worked for so many other businesses as well, which is look for the next customer and don't waste your time or money or energy by retaining the current one if they don't want to stay with you. So why do I say that? Someone do want to go ahead and cancel with you and don't want to stay with you without trying to work out something else with you, like without trying to work out a deal with you first, and they just want to like, hey, I don't want to be with you, or I want to cancel, then it's a much better route to just let them go and look for the next one. Because, and I apply this same strategy with retaining my employees as well. So when someone wants to when one of my employee or one of my team members just want to resign without actually coming to us first and talking to us or talking to my HR department first, they just want to send an email about their resignation, I just accept the resignation. I just tell my team to accept the resignation because I don't want to retain that kind of employee. So they don't want to stay with you. They have already made up their mind that, hey, they don't want to stay with you. If they did want to stay with you, then they would have come to you first and try to work out a deal with you first. If they were not happy with their salary, if they were not happy with the work that they were getting or whatever the issues they were facing, they would have come to you first and try to work out some deal with you first than putting out their papers, right? So that's the same strategy that I apply retaining customer as well. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. It's as simple as that. They don't. So no matter how hard you try, no matter how much you push, no matter how, like if you give that product or service for free, it does not matter. After a few months, they will come back to you and they will again do the same thing. They will tell you that, hey, I want to cancel with you. So what did you actually do? What did you actually gain? Nothing. You just wasted your time and your money just having that customer, like trying to retain that customer. That's all you did. It's not a good route either, to try to retain someone who does not want to be with you. If they did want to be with you, then they would have come to you and try to work out. Let me give you an example. Let's say I love Netflix, okay? There's so many other apps like Netflix, like Amazon Prime and Hulu and Hotstar, right? So, but I enjoy watching Netflix, like I enjoy watching movies in Netflix, okay? And now let's say I do want to cancel, okay? Let's say I cannot, for whatever reason, let's say I cannot afford the $10 per month, $10 per month bill for Netflix, or let's say I am not even watching anything on Netflix anymore. I don't have time for that. Like if I actually like Netflix, okay, and if I really want to be with Netflix, like I still want to have the subscription of Netflix, I would still see if there was another plan which I can take for Netflix. Like, so that's what I would still do if I really love to have like Netflix on my phone. If someone really loves your product or your service and they do want to stay as your client or customer, then they would love to work with you. They would love to, love to find a workaround around whatever their issue is, okay? They would not just come and tell you that, hey, I don't want to be your customer. Once they tell you that, that means they already have made their mind that they don't want to be your customer. It's much better for you to look for the next one because there is always a next one. There is always someone who is wanting to buy your service or wanting to buy your product. It's just that you haven't done enough to reach to that particular client or customer. So there is someone who is wanting to buy from you. It's just that maybe you haven't done enough of your marketing or promotion, that you haven't actually reached to that potential prospect. But trust me on this, I can assure you that there is always the next one. There is always a room for next customer. So it's much better you go look for someone else than just trying to convince the person who does not want to stay with you, trying to convince that person to stay as your customer or a client. So far in this video, I have shared my 2 cents, few tips that I follow in when it comes to canceling, when it comes to retaining a customer or a client. Let me know which one was your favorite, and let me know what do you do when it comes to retaining a customer or a client. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, and let me know if you have any question in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, tada, bye bye.